Hi guys, it's Matthew here. Welcome back to another video on my channel today, and this is a video I've been waiting to do for a couple of weeks now because I pre-ordered this set a few weeks ago, and now now it is here. I finally have it in hand, and here is my full in-depth review and my thoughts on the Lego Batman $300 Arkham Asylum set, as a matter of fact. And I've been on pins and needles waiting to do this Lego set review, as a matter of fact, because this is the very first superhero modular building that I ever known. And I'm also a big Batman fan. We've been playing through Lego Batman the video game recently here on the channel, and I'm just so happy to review this set, as a matter of fact. But so yeah, guys, that wraps up all that, as a matter of fact. Be sure you hit that like button as well as that red subscribe button, but most importantly, make sure you press that notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And those of you guys that are new to the channel, I do more than just Lego-related stuff. I also play video games. I do haul and unboxing videos and movies and TV. So if you guys like to watch anything like that on YouTube and want to show your support, be sure to go check out my channel because there will definitely be something in there for you to enjoy, as a matter of fact. But with all that being said, though, guys, enjoy the video. Let's get started here. Alright, so as I do with all Lego set reviews, we are going to start off with the minifigs first, as a matter of fact. So first step, we're going to start off with the good guys here, as a matter of fact, and we're going to start off with Batman because obviously he is included in an Arkham Asylum set, because you can't have Arkham Asylum without Batman, and he does have an alternate face. Like, we do have the smirking expression and the other, and then the angry expression there. And then I think this is a new piece. This is a new cowl, because this is the first I've seen of it, where he doesn't have the white sweatband, and the white eyes are just molded into the cowl. And then I do like his torso there. And then on the back, his torso is also really cool looking there as well. And I do love this cape piece because it makes it look like he's flown in the distance when he's like on the roof or something, which I think is pretty cool. Next up, we have Robin here. This is Damian Wayne's version of Robin, I believe, and he's got a sword. I'm not an expert on like the superhero comics or anything, but apparently there is a part in the comics where Robin uses a sword of some sort. And then he has printing on the back there. And then he does have an alternate face as well, which I really like. And then next up here we have Batwoman, and this is a new exclusive figure to my knowledge, and she's a very good looking character. I don't know much about this character exactly, but I do like the whole design of this character. This new cape wing piece is really well done. I really do like that, and she does have an alternate face as well, and she's honestly got a grappling hook as well. Next up, for our heroes here, we have Batwing, as a matter of fact. This is another character that I don't quite know much about, but I do like that is a sticker on the back. I wish that was a print, and there's a lot of stuff that I wish was printed here in this set, and we'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, I really like the wing thing, like it kind of reminds me of like Falcon because he has like this pack on his back, and then the wings fold out, and it just kind of reminds me of that. And then I really do like his the printing on his legs and his torso printing as well. And he also does have an alternate face, but he also has back printing, and then these orange studs are supposed to represent like the rocket thrusters on his suit. And this is actually the same cowl that they use for Batman. So like the eyes are molded in there as well, but they're like a sand bluish, and the cowl is just like a gunmetal gray, as a matter of fact. Next up, we have the two Arkham security guards. So they both use it looks like they both use the same torso printing, but one of them's a guy and the other one's a female. The female one's holding a flashlight, and then the other one's holding nothing. But other than that, they pretty much have the same torso printing, but this one has an earpiece and this one doesn't for some reason. I don't know why that he doesn't have an earpiece, but she does, as a matter of fact. All right, so now we're moving on to all of our bad guys now, and we are going to start off with the ones that are in jumpsuits, and starting off with the most obvious villain that's included in the set, and that is the Joker, and he's got his flag bang gun, which is a common thing when it comes to the Batman comics, and I do like the torso printing. And then I do like the back printing. It says Arkham Asylum on the back there. And then, So on all the jumpsuits, the leg and torso printing is pretty much gonna be the same, I believe. But next up on our list, we have Harley Quinn. She's obviously got a big mallet because that's who she is as a character. And she's also on roller skates, which is another common thing for Harley Quinn. And like I said, the printing on her jumpsuit is the same as like the Joker has, as a matter of fact. And she does have this alternate expression as well. But I prefer this face a little better. All right, next up here, we have Scarecrow, as a matter of fact, and he has a really good face printing. I really do like the face printing here. However, two of the villains that are in orange jumpsuits, I kind of wish they weren't in jumpsuits, and Scarecrow is one out of the two, but I'll get to the other one here in a second. And then I really do like this like poison bottle that actually plays a part in something in the actual set, which we'll get to later on in the video. And then I like all the stitches that he has on the back of his head there as well. Very, very nicely detailed. And then next up here, we have the Penguin. And the Penguin is one of my favorite Batman villains. He has no alternate face. But yeah, he has a tall hat. And the torso printing on the front and in the back is pretty much the same. And I really do like the Penguin here. I think he's a great character to include in the Arkham Asylum. But you also get two of his Penguin goons in the set. They're both the same. One's holding a revolver and the other one's holding a stick of TNT, as a matter of fact. And then next up here we have Bane. And this is a great character, in my opinion. And this is the other one that I wish was not in a jumpsuit. Both him and Scarecrow, I wish weren't in jumpsuits, because it's been a while since we gotten a Bane and a Scarecrow minifigure. And I wish, and those are the two that I wish were just in their regular attire, because it's been a while since we got a minifigure of them. And I really do like the mask. That's probably the best mask that they have ever done. I do like the weight that he has there, because he works out and he gets ripped. And then this here is the Venom tank, which I also really like as well. And then oh, I thought he had a little bit of head. Oh, he does have some head printing here. So yeah, on the back of his head here, you can see he has like a tube, because that's what Bane is, as a matter of fact. And yeah, I really do like Bane is another one of my favorite Batman villains. And yeah, I'm just happy that he was included in this set. The last villain that we have in the set that is in a jumpsuit is Killer Croc. And they did give him a turkey leg. I do like the scaling on the back of his head there. And I do like the handcuffs. Same deal with Scarecrow. They're both holding something, but they're both in handcuffs, though, as a matter of fact. But yeah, I really do like this minifigure a lot. I think they did a good job with Killer Croc here as well. All right, now getting into the last four figures. These are the villains that are not in jumpsuits. And first up here, we have Mr. Freeze. And I really like this character. I'm actually glad that he's not in a jumpsuit, because I would want to get, because this was a figure that I would want in like his regular attire. But yeah, this is the same minifigure that they got in the Floor Plus set, but I think the only difference is that the oxygen tank is added, and his back printing is really nice. Excuse me. And he's also got his freeze ray, and then the strap of his goggles continues on the back of his head there, as a matter of fact. So yeah, this is a really neat character to get, I think, as a matter of fact. Next up on our list, this is probably my second favorite Batman villain, and that is the Riddler. You guys know that I'm a big fan of the Riddler when it comes to Batman. The only downscale that I would say about this figure is he doesn't have leg printing, and I feel like this figure would have been perfect if they gave him some leg printing. But regardless, he does have good back and torso printing. They did include the question mark on his hat. Happy about that, but he has no alternate face, though. Next up here is we got Poison Ivy. Now, Poison Ivy, I wish was in a jumpsuit, and I'll explain why when we get into the actual set. So, I do like her leg printing. Her torso printing's really nicely detailed. And she does have an alternate face, and the back printing's really nicely done as well. Alright, so last but certainly not least, from the minifigures, we have Catwoman. And this is a really nicely detailed figure. Because I really do like the Meow Bites card or whatever she has there. I really do like her whip that she has as well. And I do like the face that they did for her. And she does have leg printing as well. Sorry for that stutter there. She does have leg printing as well, and I'm happy about that. But the Riddler deserved some leg printing as well. And yeah, I really do like this character here, as a matter of fact. She's a really good figure to have. All right, so also in this set you get the Arkham Asylum ambulance, as a matter of fact, and you can have this, and it rolls very, very nicely. As a matter of fact, this is a sticker, this is a sticker, this is a sticker. I think there's like 64 stickers in total in this set, and that's just outlandish for a set this expensive. But regardless, you can remove the roof here, and there is room to stick 2 minifigures in there. You can have a villain. You can have 2 villains drive the van, or you can have both of the guards drive the van as well. And this is, you could also remove this to give you easier access in the back there. And then also right in there you have two guns in the back there. But then you can also open up the ambulance door here. And then I can't remember what this is called, but this is like the bed thingy majig that you unfold, and then with the Joker here, you place him on the bench there, and then you close this up, and then he will fit in very nicely into the ambulance there, which is a very nice added detail, I think, as a matter of fact. And something that I also really like about this is that they actually added this step thing here. You can't there's not really room to like put a figure on the back there. I mean, you can stick a figure right there, but because of the handles in the way, you could see that the figure leans out a little bit, and you can't really put a figure right here because of the tail lights that are in the way there, as a matter of fact. So yeah, I mean, you could put a figure right there, but it doesn't really look the greatest, though, as a matter of fact. But that is still a nice added detail, because then you could just stick it up like this, like they're loading the Joker into the van there, as a matter of fact, which I think is really cool. But so yeah, getting into the actual set here now, as a matter of fact, this thing is amazing. Like everything about this set is just cool. And then all of these plus holes right around the exterior, they actually play a part in the set here, as a matter of fact, and I'll tell you what that's about in a minute. But yeah, so first you can open up the gate there, and it gives you quite a bit of space. The steps right in there, I also think are really well detailed as well, and it gives you plenty of space to just pose your minifigures. Like, you can have the heroes and like all the villains fight and whatnot. If you have some like other Batman characters that are like part of the Batman family that are not included in the set, you could just also add them into the set and have them fight other villains. Or if you have other villains from the Batman universe that are not included in the set, you can also add them in as well. But yeah, you have some checkered pattern up here on the roof here. This is a graffiti from Harley Quinn. And then right here you have a security light, I think is what this is called, so they can eyeball if villains have escaped. And then this is a security camera right down there. And then I do like all of the vine detail around here that actually leads into this area right here, which we will get to later on. We got some bars right here. I do really like the window detailing right there as well. And then I also really like the angel statue and how it's graffitied by the Joker. But if, in case you guys don't like that version of the face, they do give you an alternate option, and you could just switch it around to like the regular face as well, for those just as like another suggestion for those people that are just not like fond of that face there. And then you obviously she has the handcuffs with the lock there. I really do think that's a nice added touch because this is supposed to be a prison, and it's supposed to be a little, and so it makes sense that it has the handcuffs there. And then right here, this is a "you're on camera" sign, but it's graffitied, and Joker has put a smile over the person's face there, and it says, "Smile, you're on camera." And then right here we have some clay, which is a reference to Clayface. Like, Clayface has so many references in this set, and they don't include him at all, which I just think is outlandish. And then right here we have "Caution, hitchhikers may be supervillains." And there's just a graffitied question mark right there from the Riddler. And then the sign right there is very well done. And then right in there, this is a lid thingy-majig that leads down to the sewers, and then it has claw marks on it from Killer Croc. And then you also have this other Arkham Asylum sign right up there as well. And then obviously, if you open those doors, it gives you full access to the build itself, as a matter of fact. And I knocked something off there. There we go. Then there's 2 lampposts. There's 2 like porch lights right there, which I think is really cool. And they do give you like a lot of like good added space added into the stepway here. So if you want to have if you have like another superhero that has like another sword, you can have like Robin and like another bad guy with a sword have like a sword fight on like the steps. Just another idea. I think that's a really cool detail as well. But up on the roof here, you have a chimney right there, and then you have like this little water tower here that says "ha ha ha," which is graffitied by the Joker. And then right in there, you have more clay referencing to Clayface. And again, Clayface should have been included in the set, and a lot of people would agree with me on that. And then right on the back here, you have a sign that says Harvey and Ivy, which is another comic book story. And then you have a graffitied question mark right here from the Riddler. And then the other thing right here is that you have 2 boards and a cobweb there. That's likely something from Scarecrow, I would imagine. And then right here you have a sign that says "Vote for Harvey Dent," and you can see it's split down the middle there, and then you have some "ha ha ha" and a smile and black guys that's graffitied. And then we have "Visit Metropolis" with the Daily Planet, and a lot of people think this is the potential DC modular building that we could get next. And this is the first DC modular building, and a lot of people think the Daily Planet's going to be next. But then also right here we have a reference to Wayne Enterprises, and then we have like a hello there with a paw print from Catwoman as well. I also think it's possible that they'll do Wayne Enterprises next, but also I think it's likely that the Daily Planet will happen. But I also think getting a Wayne Enterprises is possible, as a matter of fact. And then right here we have the snowman and like some icing detailing as well. That is from Mr. Freeze. And then we have this banana box here, which is a reference to a DC set that we got like 10 years ago, and this was like a made-up banana company for that specific set, from what I understand. And right here, this is supposed to say "restricted area," but it got graffitied by the Riddler, and now it says "unrestricted area" with an exclamation mark and question marks around it. And then right here is the yellow trash can, and you could pull that out, and it actually activates a feature inside the building that I will show you when we get inside there. And inside the trash can here, they do reference the silver, gold, blue, and purple stud from the original Lego Batman video game. And then also in here we have this, which actually, if you remove this piece right here, you would put this in with the pipe to create another modular connection point to other superhero modular buildings. So these are modular connection points, and this is right here, and this is also a modular connection point. I just don't have a Technic pen in there. And then also right in there, you have a Batman comic, which is a reference to the very first ever Batman Christmas story. And then also right here, you have a sign that also says "not a revolving door." And then you have like a piece of a broken wall there. And then you also have this, which also pulls out, but it activates another feature that I will show you once we get inside there. And then there's all these different windows that are like placed around, which I think are really cool. And then you also have this other side of the wall that has been taken out as well. And I really do like the sausage pieces on how they got like all the different to like get all the different arcs of like the broken fence in there. I really do think that's a cool added feature in there as well, as a matter of fact. But yeah, so what you can do is that see all of these things right here. They include a bunch of these clear thingy majigs, and you can like place these like all around. You can place these all around Arkham Asylum, and to pose your minifigures as well, which I actually think is a really cool added detail. I'm doing this one hand. There we go. And then, so yeah, I really do like the added details in here as well. And so maybe you want the penguin to be up there, like him floating away on his like umbrella, and then also, or maybe just like Batwoman can like be up there, and then Batwing can just be flying around right here, right there as well. So yeah, they also so yeah, that's what those are for, like the flying characters. But what they also do is that they give you like these clear pieces with like clips. But before I show you what those are for, they also include these clear thingy-majigs. So and you can put those wherever you want, and then you could also make it look like a character's is jumping into action or something. Here, let me get the Riddler to demonstrate. So like you could also make it look like a character's is jumping. You could also make it look like a character's jumping or running or something. And then this clear piece right here, you can actually stick there, or you could stick wherever like a clip works. And then you can stick Batman on here as well. Hold on, but it's not really working out with one hand. Try to show you guys stuff like this on camera if I can, but I can't always do it with one hand when I'm recording on my phone. So yeah, you can you could pose, you could pose this character however you. Oh shoot! Okay, it's too hard, guys. But you guys get the point. As a matter of fact, you can. So yeah, you can basically just like I lost a piece. You guys can basically just like pose your figures however you want. And I just think that's a really cool and like a unique detail that they added in to this entire set. And I think I just think that that's really clever and unique that they did that. Okay, so now let me get all the stuff out of the way, and now it is time to go inside Arkham Asylum here. So like any other modular connection points here, the top section comes off. So like there's the roof removed. This is the roof section part, and then you can see inside the second floor, but we're going to look at the first floor first. So now removing the second floor here. So this is what the first floor looks like without the roof, or the second floor. And now there is the second floor section as well. So now, moving in here is that, so first off here, you have a checkered floor right here, and this is a security detection room. This is a security door here, and it detects like anything that is not allowed in Arkham Asylum. But also right next to that, what I just pulled out is this X-ray scanner of no spoons allowed, and one of the criminals that is going in there just is trying to sneak in a spoon, as a matter of fact. So yeah, I probably should have not taken that out, just because I can't get it back in there with one hand exactly, but yeah, I kind of have to take some stuff apart to get it back in, as a matter of fact. But yeah. So also right in there, we have the measuring thing where you can like take the supervillains like mug shots, and then you also have a computer workstation there, and also right in there, this shows Clayface. I can't really show you it very well, but shows Clayface. You have another security camera right there, and then also you have Clayface's cell number right in there as well, which I also think is really cool. And but also in this exact same area, you have the maximum security prison for the Joker, as a matter of fact. So you can open that up, and then you see a padded cell, and the Joker does fit in there, but unfortunately you cannot put the bed thingy-majig in there and close the door all the way. I mean, you can put him in there. You can put him in there with the bed, but the door will not close all the way, because that's how they were advertising it. But then it was revealed that you can't, as a matter of fact. And then also right in here, we have all the different cells, as a matter of fact. And this is the feature that I was just showing you from the exterior. So like this opens and closes the cell doors. And then if we open this up, and then if we open like all of these up here, you could see that there's some orange pieces there. That is somebody's jumpsuit that they appeared to be taken off, as a matter of fact. And then there's this bed that can fold up. There's nothing special under there, but you can actually remove the bed and put it in different cells. So that's why that clip bar is in both of these cells, because you can remove it. And I think you could also put a figure on there as well. And so yeah, I just think that's a really nice added detail in this set, as a matter of fact. And also right here, the last two features is there's another security camera there, and then you also have this sign that says no coins, umbrellas, playing cards, or coolers beyond this point, and it's graffitied, and it says "ha ha" at the bottom there, and then also has a check mark over the no sign, so it says coins, umbrellas, playing cards, or coolers can be allowed beyond that point. And I did forget to mention, guys, this bulletin board right here, and then you also have this computer here that says open all cell doors, yes or no. You have a phone there, and there's one on either side of the floor. And then also right here you have some security monitors, and then you have one of the Joker right here. You have one of Scarecrow, which is going to play another part in the set. And then you have Bane working out in a cell, and one that's all static. And then that clock is also a Easter egg, because that references the same time that Bruce Wayne's parents were killed as well. And I did also get to mention there's a security camera also right there as well. But now it is time to take a look at the second floor now. So we put the second floor back on top here to make this easier, as a matter of fact. And so now we have the second floor back on top here. And then continuing up, as a matter of fact, things just keep falling apart here. And I do not like it. I don't like this at all whatsoever. Please stop falling apart. Okay, there we go. All right, so now in here you have a walkway for like the security doors. You have another ladder leading up to like the attic area or something. And then also we have the other cell doors as well. And then, so now taking a look at all the cell doors, these walls can also be removed, just like the ones below. And then in here you have two beds. The last beds didn't have anything, but I did forget to mention that there is a hole right here, and this is the spoon that we saw on the security monitor in the other room, because somebody is trying to dig out of prison, and that's why they said none of that beyond this point, which is definitely allowed. So somebody's basically trying to escape. But yeah, so none of the other cells are personalized for a specific prisoner, which is kind of disappointing. But then also, this is why I wish Poison Ivy was in a jumpsuit, because she has her own personalized cell here because of like all the vines, and because she has her own cell. To me, it would have just made more sense if she was in a jumpsuit, and one of the other characters that was in a jumpsuit wasn't, because since she has her own personalized cell, she should have gotten the jumpsuit, and then the other one should have gotten their regular attire. That's just my opinion, though. And then right here you have a non-graffitied version of no coins, umbrellas, playing cards, or coolers beyond this point. So yeah. And then you have the security camera a picture of like the founder of like Arkham, I think is what that character is. And then you have a security doorway that detects stuff. And then also right in here you have some trophies there. This is a reference to Eraserhead. And then you have the cup there. And then you have an owl statue right there as well. And then right in here is Dr. Harley Quinzel's office. And she does have a door, as a matter of fact. So yeah, you have some makeup containers in there. You have Two-Face's coin, a case file for Killer Croc in there. Another one of those security cameras. We have a tape recording thingy-majig, and then we also have some files right there. And then we also have the Employee of the Month award for Dr. Harley Quinzel right there, and then a Most Wanted poster because she is Harley Quinn. And then you have a teacup there, which is a reference to the Mad Hatter. And then you also have the bed right there as well. And then the electric box that I showed you on the exterior here is what opens up these cell doors, just like the trash can does. And then you also have an egg there, which is a reference to Egghead. And then also you have the menu right there for the prisoners as well. And then my favorite part of the set is probably the watchtower, because I like how they can like continue like this whole little section down to the bottom of the ground there. And then right in there, you're just able to stick the Joker. But you can also remove this thing right here entirely, so you can get so you can look at what's right inside there, as a matter of fact. And then you also have the speakers to make announcements as well. But yeah, right in there, we have the Calendar Man, which is a reference to Calendar Man, as a matter of fact. And then right here, you have the water thingy-majig that has been poisoned by Scarecrow. And that's what I was telling you when this potion bottle would come into play, because he poisoned the water. And that is what that thing is supposed to represent. It's supposed to represent poisoned, and he poisoned the water cooler, as a matter of fact, which I think is very well done, as a matter of fact. But yeah, so now added into this feature here, you have the console there to like make announcements. You have that red button right there, which is supposed to be like an alarm button, I would assume. And then you have a microphone there to make an announcements. And then the last detailed here is the spilt coffee mug, because one of the security guards drank out of their coffee mug and died because of the poisoned water in the area right next to them, as a matter of fact. And I thought that was a really nice inclusion there, as a matter of fact. Let me try to fix this thing real fast, guys, because it fell apart, and it's gonna be bugging me this whole video if I don't at least try to fix it, as a matter of fact. And this piece just keeps falling apart. The Arkham Asylum sign fell apart while I was trying to demonstrate it, as a matter of fact. Okay, there we go. All right, so this does it for the second floor. Now we're gonna put the roof back on, because there's also some references in the attic area here, and I'm trying to make sure I get this right, because otherwise I would not get this right, and I knocked a piece off, as a matter of fact. And so yeah, I'm gonna remove the chimney here. So yeah, you could also remove like these parts here, as a matter of fact. I can't do this with one hand, but But yeah, so you can remove the Ruth areas, and I can't really remove it without breaking anything. But here, let me try. I'm gonna try to give you a review from beneath here. But yeah, so right in there you have some ketchup and mustard containers, which are a reference to Condiment King. And then right in here, and then also you have like a file on like one of these two areas, I think. And if you let that piece charge in the light, it glows in the dark. And then you also have like some files up there as well. Like I said, it's really hard to show you guys because I this video has just taken a long time because stuff just kept falling apart, and I can't seem to fix it while I'm recording and talking, as a matter of fact. But so yeah, guys, that is gonna do it for this review, as a matter of fact. I know it's a little bit of a mess, and this is not how I usually close out my Lego set reviews, but it would just take a long time for me to like put all this stuff on there and close it out with the set looking good, as a matter of fact. But so yeah, guys, that is going to do it for this video, as a matter of fact. Let me know down in the comment section, guys, if you plan to pick this set up, because I would highly recommend it, even though it's $300. But it's still a set worth picking up, in my opinion, because you're going to enjoy this set, if you're a big Batman fan, as a matter of fact. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this video, as a matter of fact. Be sure you hit that like button as well as that red subscribe button, but most importantly, make sure you press that notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And those of you guys that are, and without any further ado, guys, I'm going to go get bringing back to more videos, because more videos are on the way sooner rather than later, as a matter of fact, guys. But with all that being said, though, guys, take care, drink water, and stay safe, and I will see you all in the very next video. Bye!